In December 19th of 2020, the Salt Lake Tribune announced what would become West High School. The construction of West High was hardly a guarantee. As reported in April of 1919 at the time by the Salt Lake Telegram, Salt Lake students, organized under a campaign by the school's newspaper, the Red and Black, demanded a modern facility. In 1968, the board announced a 3-story addition that included a covered faculty parking area. I don't know when, but at some point that faculty parking area became a cafeteria. In the present day, the result of all these changes, only partially accounted for here, have resulted in a structure that, much like Frankenstein's monster, is one thing, but made up of so many different parts. An affectionate community will clamor for the preservation of a facade that will be preserved, but only in part. And ultimately, the primary structure will fall at the wrecking ball. Perhaps it's best we remember the words written by the students of West High's newspaper, published in 1919, who reminded us that denying adequate structures is a disservice to them, and neither the expense of preservation nor the frugality of holding on to inadequate resources should prevail. Twoscore and 13 years ago, our forefathers brought forth in this city a new high school, conceived on these same grounds, and dedicated to the proposition that high schools should have new buildings. We are now engaged in a great struggle, testing whether we can now or never have a new building. We cannot consecrate, we cannot remodel, we cannot camouflage this old building. The noble students who studied here have left it far beyond our poor power to remodel or patch. The city will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what we did here. It is for us, the students, rather, to fight for this new building, which before the war was so readily promised, to interview our forefathers as to the manner in which they obtained a new building, to that cause for which they gave their last shekels. Here, let us resolve that they shall not have spent them in vain, that the West High School, under Professor Keeler, shall have a new building, and that the students of West High, by West High, and for West High, shall not perish from Salt Lake.